Ruling the way that I move, not breathe your hand. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you are mine, if you are mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, after this great commentary, be sure you run over to our website,
Welcome to another video. Today we are talking about Peach McIntyre and her husband Wood. It's weird. I know that we, look for things that go on, and then when we find things that go on, we talk about it. But one thing about social media that's always been interesting to me is the fact that people talk about things even when they don't happen. And we're talking about now that situation. I'm going to pull a video up here. And when we get this video up, I'm going to show it to you. And then I'm going to make an observation of something. There's been a conversation in reference to wood, primarily, that's been going on for quite some time. And with that conversation, um, everybody's been making assumptions because they don't see Peach mentioning a certain thing or with a certain thing, etc. And it's just weird. I don't know why we do that, but we do. Let's just be real. So, as I said, today on the agenda, Peach McIntyre and her husband. Now, before I jump into the video, let me go ahead and play my station break.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3, but I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3, but
Y'all be sure y'all hit that like button. So we're going to make sure everything is set up and then jump right into this short commentary. Peach has a way of making people talk about her, which keeps her views viewing. And I don't know why people get so invested that they talk about things that don't happen. Let's be clear. Peach has so much shit that goes on with her and her husband until you don't have to make up shit or find extra things to talk about, or talk about her toenails or the littlest things, because there's so many big things to discuss. So I'm going to show y'all this short and then we're going to discuss it. This is one of the things, it's something in this video that when I bring it up, you're going to be like, yeah, people have been talking about that.
McIntyre is phenomenal. And on Thursday, February 6, 2025, my husband, our 8 oldest kids, and I went into the mall and purchased him his very first suit that he has ever owned in his lifetime. This suit was purchased for a joyous occasion. Our 7-year old daughter, Gorgeous Purpose, had her very first father daughter dance, only for his father to die just 5 days later. So now my husband is wearing the second suit that he has ever worn in his life. Peach, Mac, and
Now, if you noticed in this video, you saw his truck. Wood has not been seen in his truck for a while because everything they've been doing has been done as a family unit, and they've been in that Wagoneer. So people started, just because they didn't see the truck, assuming that Wood's truck either had been repoed, which was ridiculous because he owns his truck outright, or that he traded his truck in, which would be ridiculous because that truck was that man's pride and joy. One thing that he always had, even when she put him out, was that damn truck. So why would people assume that he no longer has it, which I thought was crazy. But anyway, um, I'm saying that to make a point. You just seen today is Sunday. His father was laid to rest yesterday, and you seen him in his second suit standing by his truck preparing to go. Just because we do not see him in something or see these people talk about something don't mean it's not there. And I don't understand why people get that um, uh, detail oriented or that niched in. I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't see why people get that involved in the conversation and to the point that you are making up references of things that don't even exist. I mean, it's just no need for that. And I just don't really understand where it comes from. Now, this other video is not directly related to this conversation, but I'm going to bring it up just for the sake of doing so, showing you guys the video and showing you guys something that you may or may not enjoy. Let's jump into it. Now, first of all, I'm going to say um, we don't get to see him smiling and happy like that often. And at a time like that, to be able to find something to smile about is a good thing. Now, it's not good that he lost his brother and father within a month of each other, but it's good that he can reflect on a happiness with his family, something that you don't see him doing a lot when he's with Peach. Now, let me show you guys something else.
Now you dirty body. You buy your dirty.
Now, I know it's hard to see. Let me see if y'all can see it all. You can very, let
Yeah.
me see if I can pull it up a little bit more.
Now you dirty body.
Now, did y'all see? Let me see if I can jump back to that. Hold on, I'm trying to get precise here if I can. Do y'all see this? I know it's not crystal clear, but y'all see that baby over the head of the other baby? This is why people have a concern when it comes to her kid. This is why people was so concerned about her co-sleeping. This right here. Now, him being up close to his brother is not necessarily an issue, but we must acknowledge that he does have a soft spot, and you have to be careful in that area. And so that's why Peach have a concern about her. And this is the teachable moment that we feel CPS has to offer Peach, because um, that baby could, you know, potentially uh, have something happen because these kids are jumping all over the place and are wild. That baby is trying to sleep, and I get that she's laying in the bed and she's a mama to all the kids, but she still has to give them what they need. And when I saw this, it was just alarming to me, knowing how precious these little ones are at that point in time.
That you dirty body.
Now, I don't know what the heck the baby was saying, but he was talking about his daddy. And uh, Peaches is making a ugly face, and the title is How Peach McIntyre Felt Watching Her Husband Have Fun Dancing with His Family. Why are you upset? Why are you upset that he is enjoying his family? That they are bringing some good life into him? Everybody and everything needs balance. And if you allow him to go out and maintain a sense of happiness, after having to be at home, being, daddy, mom, all the time, that'll be the balance he needs to be able to deal with what you're bringing forth in his life. You don't really give him much happiness other than the fact of him being able to go off and play with his kids when y'all go out. That's really all we see him do. We don't get to see him hanging out and have fun. And I mean, hell, with 1,000 kids, it's kind of hard to do that. So, we understand why we don't see him. But dang, girl, you really on that type of time? I mean, you don't want your husband to be have no happiness, and you don't really bring him an extensive amount of happiness. So you at least need to make sure that he gets something positive that gives him the strength and the ambition to move on. If all you bringing him is drama, hard times, and a house full of babies, that he didn't even want the last three, although I'm sure he loved them. So, with that being the case, you should at least make sure that he gets to go out and enjoy himself some, and then come home and have his babies. And what's even more so a problem for you should be the fact that you should want your children to have a relationship with that side of his family. You are really messing it up for yourself by not making sure those kids have a relationship with everybody in more than one way. And it will come back to haunt you. Those kids will, some of them will probably resent you because once they do connect, because at some point in time they're going to connect with that side of the family, and once they do connect with that side of the family and realize all the things that they missed, baby, they're gonna resent you. And you think you talk shit now. They might not be as disrespectful as you are to do it in public, but I promise you, you gonna shed tears over that situation. Guys, tell me what you think about the situation with the baby jumping over the brother's head. Also, tell me what you think about the situation of how stank she is just because this man is enjoying a few smiles after laying his father to rest. And last but not least, Were you one of the people involved in those conversations about him not having a truck just because you didn't see it in a few days? And why would people think that he didn't have a truck just because you didn't see it a few days? I mean, it's really crazy. And are we at that point that even us as commentary channels have, you know, have to go this deep? I know that we talk about these people, but we ain't got to talk about everything. I'm just saying. Tell me what you guys think, and we'll continue the conversation in the comments. I will see you in the next video. Also, guys, we do have a membership here. Please be sure to check out our membership. It starts at just $1.99. You get early access to videos and so much more. It's also a great way to support the channel.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there. Membership is not only a benefit for you, but it's a great way to promote the channel. Guys, after this great commentary, be sure you run over to our website, www.justmecmb.cc, for this great t-shirt and more. Support the channel by purchasing a t-shirt.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fucking right. Body look is unpolite. Tell me in the humble life. Tell me is you down? Cause I'm trying to go good tonight. Holding hoochies left and right. I just wanna live in fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. I put that on my own. Get it from